It's 6:30, straight ahead. A murder suspect accused of killing a man over a poker game makes an apology on camera.
And 3 people connected to an armed robbery in Ada are on the loose this morning and considered dangerous.
Plus, President Obama meets with the French president to talk about ISIS as the search for Europe's most wanted man intensifies. These stories and more are next.
The news starts right now.
Texoma's #1 rated newscast, broadcasting live from 12 studios. This is News 12 at 6:30 a.m.
Rise and shine, Texoma. Thanks for waking up with us on this Tuesday. I'm Rita Cote.
And I'm Jesse Schroeder. We'll get to those stories here in just a moment. First, let's talk about the weather, though. Meteorologist Tom Miller joining us from the Weather Center. And Tom, it's not quite as cool out there this morning as it was yesterday.
Yeah, it almost feels mild, but there is a breeze out there that'll make you grab the coat. And we're expecting temperatures once again to warm back into the 60s. We're looking at our Tanglewood Tower Cam. This is brought to you by Glen Polk Autoplex and Supercenter in Gainesville. A few high clouds around, but other than that, a fairly nice morning. You can see the clouds are starting to clear from west to east, still just east of 69.75. We'll call it partly sunny today, but a dry day, and probably the last dry day we'll have all week long. We're expecting some drizzle on Wednesday, maybe some showers, but rain is expected over Thanksgiving, and some of that rain could be very heavy as we head into Thursday night into Friday. Showers will continue into our weekend. As for the temperatures this morning, we're down to 39 in Tishomingo and Atoka. It's 48 in Sherman and Dennis and Ardmore, 45, 41 in Durant as well as Paris. So again, temperatures are cool, but our hour-by-hour forecast shows temperatures warming as well as an increasing cloud cover this afternoon. And of course, at the bus stop, need that coat. Noontime, 57 and 63 this afternoon. Our rain chances coming up in just a few minutes.
The suspect arrested in the murder of a Sulphur man has been charged with first-degree murder.
News 12's Amy Jensen spoke to him outside the courthouse.
23-year-old Robert Carmona and 29-year-old Victor Perez allegedly came to this home Saturday evening and played poker. Sulphur police say the two got into an argument and brought it outside. That's when Carmona allegedly shot and killed Perez.
The suspect produced a handgun and shot the victim in the neck with a .22.
Sulphur Police Chief David Shore says Carmona and Perez worked together just north of Sulphur. Investigators say Carmona fired at least 2 rounds, hitting Perez once in the neck. That's when Carmona went to the Artesian Casino about 2 blocks away, where a Sulphur police officer was working.
The suspect went into the casino and trying to get a ride to Texas.
About that time, the officer at the casino heard Carmona's description over the police radio and made the arrest. Shores thinks alcohol was involved.
Alcohol and guns just don't mix.
We were there as Carmona headed to court Monday. Anything you want to say? But a few seconds later, Carmona has a change of heart, telling us this.
I'm sorry for what I did.
I just felt really safe up until the other night.
Amy Williams lives a few houses down from where it happened. Her 2 young children played in that alley every day. But since the shooting, they stay inside.
I never expected it to happen in the first place, so now you're always concerned, is this type of thing going to happen again?
It's very heart-wrenching to think that, what if my kids were at home by themselves and this were to happen? What would they have done?
Neighbor Robin Velarde says nothing bad ever happens here.
I think it's just a horrible thing that happened, and we will be praying for all involved.
In Sulphur, Amy Jensen, News 12.
Family and friends are struggling to come to terms with the death of a loved one shot by a police officer in Colbert.
As News 12's Sean Larson reports, one woman describes the gunshots as one of the most gut-wrenching things she's ever heard.
It's a bad deal.
Rachel Moore says her friend Christopher Nichols' death could have been handled differently. He was fatally shot by a Colbert police officer.
I went to school with him for a long time. He was actually the first boyfriend I ever had.
The OSBI says around 7:30 Saturday night, an officer, whose identity has not been released, stopped the 24-year-old as he was walking along the southbound 75 on-ramp.
I cried because it's sad because he's the same age as me.
When the officer attempted to arrest Nichols on several traffic warrants, he ran. When the officer caught up to him, officials say an altercation started and Nichols punched the officer in the face. The officer then pulled out his gun and shot him several times.
In fear for his life, well, if he is, he's got a right to protect himself.
Colbert Police Chief Jeff Gerke says the OSBI is investigating the shooting.
This way, there's no question it's a unbiased investigative agency that's got more resources.
Moore questions the officer's use of deadly force.
When someone runs away from me, I thought they were supposed to use a taser to stop them, but even if you don't, I mean, it doesn't take 6 rounds.
Brandy Webb works at the Dollar General, close to where the shooting took place.
When I heard the gunshots, I was over at my boyfriend's mom's house, where you can see the lights of the cop car.
Flowers were put out Monday, as well as this sign.
Kind, he had a good heart. He never hurt nobody. He deserved better than this.
In Colbert, Sean Larson, News 12.
Ada police are searching for 3 suspects of a robbery that happened last Friday. Reuben Lucky Orphan and Eddie Smoot are considered armed and dangerous. Amanda Wilson is the 3rd suspect wanted in connection with the armed robbery on North Johnston in Ada. Police say a young woman was attacked and robbed at gunpoint of $2,500 she had won at the casino the night before. And Wilson, who is her cousin, set her up for the robbery. The victim walked 4 blocks to a business on Main Street where an employee called police.
Looks like straight marks or, on the side of her face. And looks like they threw her down.
Anyone with information on the whereabouts of the suspect is asked to call police.
Acting on an anonymous call, Pontotoc County deputies found a man inside a home with a gunshot wound. A witness stated 47-year-old James Hunter blocked 4 vehicles in a driveway in Stonewall with his truck and ordered 6 people out of those vehicles and onto their knees before shooting one man and pointing the gun at another. Hunter was arrested on several charges, including shooting with intent to kill, kidnapping, and possession with intent to distribute meth. He told police the shooting was self-defense. The condition of the man shot is unknown.
President Obama will meet with the French president at the White House today. The 2 leaders are expected to discuss shared efforts to combat ISIS.
The terror group claimed responsibility for the Paris terror attacks that left 130 people dead. Don Champion reports.
French President Francois Hollande will sit down with President Obama at the White House this morning in an effort of strengthening the coalition against ISIS. A French diplomatic official tells CBS News Hollande will press for urgent action to combat what he views as an imminent threat from the terror group.
They can and should take a lot of solace in knowing that the most powerful country in the world has their back. And is standing with them in this difficult time.
Concerns about terror groups like ISIS have U.S. officials stepping up security at airports. Monday, the State Department issued a worldwide travel alert, warning Americans to exercise caution during the holiday season.
I'm definitely going to be vigilant. Our family is like, no going to big venues or anything like that. Be careful, be wary, of course.
Overseas, Brussels remains on lockdown. Authorities there are still searching for Salah Abdeslam, a key suspect who got away after the November 13th attacks. This morning in Paris, investigators are analyzing an explosive vest found by a street cleaner Monday. Police say the vest contained bolts, shrapnel, and the same type of explosives used in the attacks. Don Champion, CBS News.
A helicopter crash at Fort Hood near Central Texas has killed 4 people. U.S. Army officials say a UH-60 helicopter aircraft carrying the 4 crew members crashed yesterday evening in the northeast portion of the sprawling Texas military post. The crew was on a routine training mission.
The time now is 6:39 if you're just waking up this morning. Tom, how are things looking for us right now compared to yesterday?
Well, pretty good. We're not as cold. You'll still need a jacket as that breeze is a little bit chilly, but we are expecting warmer temperatures and an increase in cloud cover. And hey, this is going to be the last dry day we have, as we're looking at drizzle to move into the area after midnight tonight with some occasional drizzle tomorrow. But we are looking at our TMC tower cam currently, and you can see that clouds are trying to clear from west to east across the area. If you can get out and enjoy the day, because again, we're expecting some changes there. You can see some of those clouds across the area clearing from west to east. Now, that said, we'll still be left with partly sunny skies throughout the day. 48 degrees in Sherman and Denison, 41 in Ada, Ardmore, and Durant. Relative humidity anywhere from 63% up to around 82%, and we have those south to southeast breezes at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Ringling, you're at 45 degrees. We're down to 39 in Tishomingo, 41 in Colgate, with 37 degrees, and Atoka, 43 degrees. In Paris, Colbert, Durant, you're at about 41 degrees, 47 in McKinney. Out at Lake Texoma, the elevation 616.30 feet with the water temperature at 67. Across the nation, well, not much activity precipitation-wise. We do have some snow in the northern Rockies into the Cascades, and then we have a little bit of shower activity off the, well, just north of San Francisco. But that's that developing storm system that is headed our way. In the meantime, again, if you were traveling, fairly nice conditions. As for temperatures, Oklahoma City at 44, 48 degrees, and Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston at 50. Colder as you head off to the Great Lakes, Chicago at 25, Minneapolis at 32 degrees, 26 in Billings, Los Angeles at 56. We're going to see this ridge break down as the high moves off to the east. That's going to allow for this huge low-pressure trough to develop. And this is going to draw down some Canadian air. And instead of moving off to the northeast, this whole trough is going to traverse across the area, really from west to east. And that will put a change in the forecast in the form of some cold rain. Now, initially, we're going to see some on and off drizzle start up probably late tonight, on and off drizzle tomorrow, with the rain in earnest developing as we head into Thanksgiving, and especially Thanksgiving afternoon and night, where some of that rainfall may end up being heavy, and that'll be followed up by a strong cold front Thursday night, leaving us a cold, wet Friday, and some scattered showers expected on and off throughout the weekend. Let's put the Futurecast model into motion, see the clouds on the increase, and then a little bit of drizzle, as well as some light rain developing and moving across the area. And again, it'll get a little heavier as we head into Thursday afternoon. But 63 today, partly sunny skies. It'll be a windy day with south to southeast winds responding 15 to 25 this afternoon, 53 for a low tonight after midnight. Maybe an isolated shower, more like drizzle. Same thing tomorrow, on and off drizzle, but windy southeast winds at 15 to 25, a temperature of 64. They're expecting 67 for a high temperature on Thanksgiving, but a 70% chance of scattered showers. Friday, an 80% chance of rain. Saturday, an 80% chance of rain. But look at the temperatures, 45 to 50 Friday and Saturday. It'll be cool. And those lows staying around 38 to 40 with highs Sunday around 51.
TxDOT has reimbursed TAPs, allowing them to catch up on some paychecks. Coming up, we'll talk to the interim CEO about their current focus.
The time now, 6:42. Back in a moment.
Our Carpet One Floor and Home. We make choosing and installing new floors easy and hassle-free. Hard surfaces are the perfect flooring solution for a busy lifestyle. Classic hardwood and durable vinyl plank flooring can withstand the wear and tear of the whole family. Cleanup will be a cinch with water-resistant flooring. Beautiful ceramic tile will freshen up any room. Installation is fast, and if you don't love it, we'll replace it with our beautiful guarantee. Lifetime installation warranty.
Only at Gold Star Carpet One in Denison.
Get KXII News when you want it. In the KXII app, you can browse through stories to get the content you care about. Categorized by location, local or national headlines, video, or if you want, you can look for anything that is News 12 AM, you can. Save stories to read later, share them with friends or family, and even control the notifications from inside the app. The KXII app is available in Google Play and the App Store. Don't wait to get your news. Get it when you want it.
Everywhere you go, everywhere you are, in the blink of an eye, when you least expect it, it will happen. It does happen. It's happening right now. As it happens, when it happens, give us a tip. Tell us your story.
More Oklahomans are getting off Social Security disability and going to work than ever before. They get help from DRS, and taxpayers save more than $15 million every year.
DRS helped me train and get paid for the work I do.
So I don't need a disability check anymore.
And now I'm a taxpayer rather than someone on disability benefits.
If you get disability benefits and want to work, call the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services, 1-866-882-4515. Together, we make it happen.
Well, today, Ardmore Regional Park unveiled 15,000.
Watch News 12 with Dan Thomas, weeknights at 5, 6, and 10, right here on CBS 12.
Time now 6:44. A bit of good news for a struggling North Texas public transit system.
After missing payroll at least 2 times, TAPS can now pay some of its employees. News 12's Sarah Humphrey explains where the money's coming from.
The Texoma Area Paratransit System, or TAPS, admits it's in major financial trouble.
What really hurts me the most is the fact that, they gave us no time to try to plan. There's no way they can justify that.
Its debt is north of $3 million, and TAPS has missed payroll several times.
We've got a lot of serious issues, but it's very nice to celebrate any little win we can at this point.
Monday afternoon, officials announced something positive. TxDOT reimbursed TAPS for nearly $62,000, allowing them to catch up on some past due paychecks.
Our focus right now is solely on getting money in the door so that we can address our outstanding bills, and of course the payroll being the number one thing.
Over the last month, TAPS has nixed routes and laid off 2/3 of its employees. Interim CEO Tim Patton says the cuts were necessary for the organization to survive.
The team that we have here are working day and night to do their very best to keep the doors open on this organization.
There are still 58 laid off employees who haven't received their final checks. The next payday is November 30th.
It's gross mismanagement that got them in this position.
That was Sarah Humphrey reporting. TAPS will hold a special public meeting later today to give an update on their finances and operations. It starts at 1:30 and will be at their main office on Texoma Parkway in Sherman.
The head of the Oklahoma Lottery says a winning $1.2 million hot lotto ticket sold in Idabel in 2011 has been connected to a man accused of rigging lotteries in 4 different states. Former lottery security official Eddie Tipton was convicted of fraud in Iowa when he tried to claim a 2010 lottery jackpot. Since then, Iowa prosecutors have filed new criminal charges connected to jackpots claimed in Colorado, Wisconsin, and now Oklahoma.
Lawyers for Ahmed Mohammed, the boy who was arrested after bringing a homemade clock to school that was mistaken for a potential bomb, have sent letters to Irving City and school officials demanding apologies and $15 million in damages. The letters say the family has suffered physical and mental anguish and that Mohammed's civil rights were violated. The family's attorney says the city and school district have 60 days to comply or a civil lawsuit will be filed. Since the incident, the family has left the U.S. and is now living in Qatar.
You're taking a live look outside now with the Sherman Tower Cam.
The time now, 6:47. A check of your forecast when we get back.
Feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you. Wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
The 2015s from G3 are here, and to introduce you to the great new lineup of the exciting all-new 15s, Blackbeard Marine makes the payment so easy there's no reason to wait. Catch the all-new G3 Sportsman 17 powered with Yamaha dependability with a monthly payment as low as $169. Or step up to the Angler V172. Its awesome performance is yours for as low as $195 a month. Check out all the exciting details right now at blackbeardmarine.net. G3, Yamaha, and Blackbeard Marine. Boating your way every day. Blackbeard Marine, Willis, Oklahoma.
Stillwater Milling & Davis is your choice for western wear and accessories. Boots by Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Anderson Bean, and Cinch, as well as Corel fashion boots for ladies. Clothing include Wrangler, Cinch, Woolrich, Miss Me, Big Star fashion jeans, and rock and roll jeans. And be sure to check out our great selection of Brighton jewelry, handbags, and accessories.
Stillwater Milling Company, more than just a feed store.
Are you looking for a real gun shop? Make the short drive to Gun Runners in Ada. And don't miss our indoor climate-controlled gun range. Large selection of reloading supplies and gun parts in stock. Made in Oklahoma holsters by Don Hume, as well as holsters by Blackhawk and Uncle Mike's. We have a large variety of ammo calibers, including .22. Sign up now for our concealed carry classes, and don't miss our selection of Wise Company emergency foods. Gun Runners in Ada, a real gun shop.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone made mom's life easier? Someone on call when the kids got sick. Someone with the perfect dinner idea. A team of fellow dog walkers, potty trainers, and tantrum tamers. Someone who listens, who understands, who lends a hand. Wouldn't it be nice if moms didn't have to do it all on their own? At Moms Every Day, we're making mom's life easier.
You're watching News 12 AM with Rita Cote, Jesse Schroeder, and from the Weather Authority, Tom Miller and Wava Danito.
Texoma Medical Center Tower Cam, brought to you by Glidden Polk Autoplex Sand Supercenter in Gainesville. Some high clouds around, and it won't be long. That sun will come up and start to warm the temperature up quickly. Not as cold as it has been, but it's still chilly. We have that blanket of cloud cover that helped out overnight, those high cirrus clouds, but they are starting to clear out, and that'll yield partly sunny skies this afternoon, actually later this morning. 47 in Sherman and Denison, 41 degrees in Ardmore, Durant, and Ada. Relative humidity anywhere from 64% in Sherman and Denison all the way up to 82% in Ardmore, and the winds are out of the south to southeast anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour, and so it's that breeze that'll make you grab that warm jacket or light coat. Marietta, you're at 48 degrees. Tishomingo at 39, 37 in Antlers. Pearsher at 43. And we are looking at Lake Texoma on its way down, 616.30 feet. Water temperature at 67 degrees across the nation. Not much fanfare, a little bit of snow in western New York, some Great Lake lake effect snows and some snow up in the higher elevations of the northern Rockies, but we're watching this trough low pressure out to our west. That'll guide the south to southeast winds into the area, pulling some Gulf moisture into the area. You're expecting some drizzle starting later on tonight after midnight, some on and off drizzle, overcast skies tomorrow, with the rainfall really kicking in as we head into Thursday, especially Thursday night into Friday, where we could see some locally heavy rain, 1 to 4 inches possible by Sunday morning. And you can see on the Futurecast model, there's a little bit of drizzle working its way into the area, maybe some light showers tomorrow, just kind of on and off, with, again, the better chance of precipitation developing as we head into Thursday, especially Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. So today, partly sunny, 63 degrees, about where we were yesterday, but the winds are going to pick up out of the south to southeast at 15 to 25 this afternoon. Tonight, we're looking at overcast skies, 53 with southeast winds at 10 to 20, and after midnight, a slight chance of a shower, more like on and off drizzle. That'll continue into our Wednesday, overcast 64, and for Thanksgiving Day, a 70% chance of showers, maybe an embedded thunderstorm, non-severe, south to southeast winds at 15 to 25, a high of around 67. We'll drop down to a low of 48 Friday morning. So it'll be cool for those early morning shoppers, but you're going to be battling some rain, 80%. High temperature near 50, so cool and wet for Friday with some locally heavy rain, especially in the morning. Now Saturday, we'll still have an 80% chance of shower activity. High temperature of 45 after a low of 40, a 30% chance of scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunder shower Sunday, a low of 38, 51, and Monday as we head back to work and school, partly cloudy, and a high temperature of 55.
Thanks, Tom. Well, many would agree that the best part of Thanksgiving is the food, but that's not always the case for those with allergies.
Marissa Bazinski joins us in the studio with more on how to keep yourself and your guests healthy during this holiday. Marissa?
Rita and Jesse, there aren't many people who are allergic to Thanksgiving staples like turkey and ham, but there are several common allergies hiding in popular dishes. Nuts, dairy, and wheat are among the most commonly reported allergies, and these can be used in dishes like mashed potatoes, casseroles, stuffing, and many desserts. For those with known food allergies, doctors recommend bringing your EpiPen or other allergy treatment to Thanksgiving celebrations. And if you have a severe allergy to certain foods, it's important to let your hosts know before you arrive. Not only could it keep you safe from an allergic reaction, but it gives them time to make substitutions to recipes so everyone can enjoy every dish.
You know, I really put more of the ownership on the individual that has the allergy, right? So if you're traveling to see family, I think it's kind of your job to make sure that the food is prepared in such a way that it's not going to be harmful or dangerous to you. So if you have a food allergy, I would encourage you to let the host know that there is a food allergy and there may need to be some special considerations.
Common signs of an allergic reaction include itching or swelling of the mouth and throat, and it's important to go to the emergency room if you or a guest experiences these symptoms. Live in the studio, Marissa Budzinski, News 12.
Thank you, Marissa. Now here's a look at what's coming up on CBS This Morning.
Coming up, a Russian warplane shot down by Turkey over the Syrian border. The latest developments on this breaking news. Plus, our CIA insider on the worldwide travel alert. How concerned should Americans be? More real news coming up on CBS This Morning, next.
KXII News when you want it. In the KXII app, you can browse through stories to get the content you care about. Categorized by location, local or national headlines, video, or if you want, you can look for anything that is News 12 AM, you can. Save stories to read later, share them with friends or family, and even control the notifications from inside the app. The KXII app is available in Google Play and the App Store. Don't wait to get your news. Get it when you want it.
Moms today are busier than ever. When they have questions, they need answers now, at home, school, or on the go. That's why thousands of busy moms turn to momseveryday.com each day for advice. If your business has experts who can help make mom's life easier, we want to hear from you. Join the Moms Everyday community of more than 1,000 experts across the country and help elevate your business as a local solution for local parents. Real help, local info. Moms Everyday makes mom's life easier. To become a partner, email us at joinus@momseveryday.com.
Texoma High School seniors have the chance to receive a $1,000 scholarship. Every Friday during this school year, KXII will feature one student athlete on News 12 AM and News 12 at noon. Then in May, at the end of the school year, KXII will choose one male and female high school senior to receive a scholarship for $1,000. You can only be nominated by your teacher, coach, or school administrator, and make sure these nominations are sent to KXII-TV. A+ Athlete, brought to you by Texoma Chevy Dealers.
At Gold Star Carpet One Floor and Home, we make choosing and installing new floors easy and hassle-free. Hard surfaces are the perfect flooring solution for a busy lifestyle. Classic hardwood and durable vinyl plank flooring can withstand the wear and tear of the whole family. Cleanup will be a cinch with water-resistant flooring. Beautiful ceramic tile will freshen up any room. Installation is fast, and if you don't love it, we'll replace it with our beautiful guarantee. Lifetime installation warranty.
Only at Gold Star Carpet One in Denison.
From the latest in medical technologies to current health and wellness tips, KXII and TMC have partnered for the last 20 years to help you make better decisions for the well-being of you and your family. TMC Medical Minutes, every Monday through Thursday during News 12 at 5 on CBS 12.
Everywhere you are, in the blink of an eye, it will happen. When it happens, give us a tip. Tell us your story.
Who had the most yards in Sunday's Packers-Vikings game? It wasn't a player, but instead a squirrel.
Adrian Peterson had 45 yards rushing and Eddie Lacy had 100. But check out this little guy who was the most elusive runner at TCF Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
At times, this squirrel broke into the open field, and at other times, he had to dodge attempts by players and stadium security to capture him.
I guess you could always tie the football to his back or something.
Golly.
That's a lot of steps. Look at him go.
And off he goes. I have squirrels all over my yard, and I've always heard they're not as nice as what they look. But
Yeah,
they're mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never come in
Wouldn't
contact
want
with one, but
bit or scratched by one.
No,
He
probably
is
not.
In slow motion there.
Yeah.
Well, during Thanksgiving, we probably won't be outside playing with any squirrels.
No, and that's the problem. A lot of folks like to get out, send the kids out after they've had a big meal, and looks like we're going to have to dodge some rain, and some of that rainfall may be heavy Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, into Friday. Yeah, by the time Sunday morning rolls around, we could have 1 to 4 inches of rain, and that's the biggest threat right now is the locally heavy rain. That said, some drizzle could develop tomorrow on and off, and we're looking at temperatures that'll be cool but not freezing. Look at those temperatures, around 45 for a high on Saturday and a low of around 38 to 40 degrees. No threat of any freezing precipitation, but it's going to be wet and cool over the next few days.
Well, just more chance for you to stay indoors and shop.
It doesn't matter. I'm ready.
She's not afraid of rain.
No, not at all.
She's
You
gonna
just
go
have to
out.
have your rain gear.
That's right. Go out and tackle the crowd. Get in the spirit.
You've been going through the sell ads?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
But I'm not telling because I don't want everyone to show
No,
up.
she didn't want anybody else
I
in the
think
line.
we're probably all thinking alike anyway. Well, thanks so much for joining us. You can always go to KXI.com. Have a terrific Tuesday.
That